Hi class, in this video we're going to talk about chapter 5 applicable homework, and this will be number 1 on the list. So number 1, we're talking about the price elasticity of demand. Now remember, keep in mind, elasticity just means how flexible you are about the demand of the good. So the first question, the first part is asking, a good with many close substitute is likely to have what kind of demand? Now, if you have if you have a lot or many of the close substitute, so that means you have many choices. Therefore, if the good for one, the price for one change, then you don't have to buy this one anymore. You can buy something else. Now, let me give an example. I'm drinking this Coke Zero over here right now. I don't have to drink this Coke Zero. I can also drink Zero. I don't have to drink the Coke Zero. I can drink Diet Coke, I don't know, Pepsi, Dr. Pepper. So there are many choices I have. So for any good with many close substitute, it's likely to have a very elastic demand, because for consumers we're more flexible, we have more choices. So you should have many more elastic demand for this type of good. So elastic over here. And then second, a good's price elasticity of demand depends on in parts on how necessary it is relative to other good. So we have two good: the sports car, a heart valve for heart attack victims. Again, ask yourself, which one do you need? Which one do you absolutely must have? Do we must have sports cars? No, we don't have to. We can drive other cars. But does a heart attack victim need a heart valve? Yes, they do. So which one's more flexible or more elastic? That'd be your sports car over here. And the next section, we're gonna put goods in category. So between beverage, malot, and wine, which one's most elastic? Which one is in between? And which one's least elastic? So again, we're talking about choices. Talking about what was the selections for consumers. Now, first for beverage. For beverage, it's very general. I mean, besides beverage, there's very few other choices you can drink. So for beverage will be the least elastic, because consumers don't have many choices besides beverage. Now, on the other side, Merlot is a type of wine. Now, you don't have to drink Merlot. You can drink other type of wine. You can drink other. I don't drink wine myself, but Merlot is very specific. So you don't have to drink this type of wine. You have more type of wine to choose from. So this one will be the most elastic. And then for wine is kind of in between. Because for wine, your choices are not that many. You have some choices. You don't have to drink wine. You can drink beer. You can drink soda. So you have some choices, but it's not as many as Merlot. Therefore, this one should be in between. Okay, so if it's very general, you don't have many choices. There'll be the least elastic. If you have a lot of choices, so like Merlot, you can drink this type of wine, you can drink this type of beer, you can drink this type of Diet Coke. So you have many choices. Therefore, it's the most elastic. And then wine again, just in the middle, so in between. So, and last one, other things equal, demand for natural gas will tend to be what? Let me see, more or less or equal elastic in the short and the long run. So again, we go back to choices. So how many choices does the consumer have? Now, in the short run, that means in a very short span of time, consumer doesn't have many choices. So keep this in mind. Remember this. In the long run, so in a longer span of time, consumer will have more opportunities to choose other good. So in the long run, there are more choices available for consumers. So for any good, in the long run, consumers are always more elastic. But in the short run, when you don't have any choices, so this is the thing you have to buy, therefore we're less elastic. So for this one, answer should be less elastic in the short run than in the long run. Alright, let's take a look. Grade it now. Cross our fingers. Good, and good. Okay, so this is the answer for number 1. Have any questions, send me an email. Thank you very much.